Right, yes, yep.
We will call the Common Council back to order. I will ask our clerk to call the roll to determine our quorum.
Alderperson Lysick.
Here.
May.
Here.
Probst.
Here.
Reinke.
Here.
Rote.
Here.
Vitale.
Here.
Weigel.
Here.
Barzak.
Here.
Chapletsky.
Here.
Haas.
Here.
10 present, none excused.
We have a quorum. We will start with the Administration and Finance Committee. Alderman Haas.
Mayor Devine, calling the council's attention to items 18, 19, item 20, which was the joint referral with Public Works, and items 21 through 26 and 29. All items were acted unanimously by the committee members for approval or approval and place on file. Items 27 and 28 to place on file, and items 30 to 34 to accept the city report and place on file. Mayor, that's the committee's report, and I move for approval.
Second.
There's a motion with a second by Alderman Weigel. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Alderperson Lysick.
Aye.
May.
Aye.
Probst.
Aye.
Reinke.
Aye.
Rote.
Aye.
Vitale.
Aye.
Weigel.
Aye.
Barzak.
Aye.
Chapletsky.
Aye.
Haas.
Aye.
10 in favor, none opposed.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have the Public Works Committee. Alderman Barzak.
Mayor Devine. I would like to bring your attentions to items number 35 through 38, and then 40 and 40A. All have been approved by all 5 members of the committee. I move for adoption of the committee's report.
Second.
We have a motion. We have a second by Alderman Vitale. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Alderperson Lysick.
Aye.
May.
Aye.
Probst.
Aye.
Reinke.
Aye.
Rote.
Aye.
Vitale.
Aye.
Weigel.
Aye.
Barzak.
Aye.
Chapletsky.
Aye.
Haas.
Aye.
10 in favor, none opposed.
Motion carries.
Then I would like to bring your attention to item number 39 on tonight's agenda. It's communication to Director of Public Works to request to place the streetlights on the west side of South 85th Street. The motion was 4-1 for denial, so a vote for this in favor of it will be for denial. I move for adoption of the committee's report.
Second.
There's a motion with a second by Alderperson Probst. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Alderperson Lysick.
Aye.
May.
No.
Probst.
Aye.
Reinke.
Aye.
Rote.
Aye.
Vitale.
Aye.
Weigel.
No.
Barzak.
No.
Chapletsky.
Aye.
Haas.
Aye.
7 in favor, 3 opposed.
Motion to deny carries.
Mayor Devine, that is all. Thank you.
Thank you. Safety and Development Committee, Alderman Lysick.
I refer you to the following items on your agenda. Items 41 and 42, resolution and the certified survey map to be adopted as amended, and the amendment is to change the official name of Ogden Real Estate to Ogden Developer LLC, or whatever it is. John, is that what it is? Ogden Developer LLC. So it's so their official name is on the document. Item 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, and 73. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't any no's in any of these. All of these are for approval, communications to be placed on file, ordinances to be passed, acted upon favorably by all 5 members of the committee. I move for adoption of the committee report.
Second.
There's a motion with a second by Alderperson Probst. Is there any discussion?
Mayor Devine,
Alderman Barzak?
could we have Alderman Lysick repeat that? I think I might have missed one. That was all in humor.
I think he's rivaling the public hearing readings by our clerk earlier this evening. Any other discussion? See none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Alderperson Lysick.
Aye.
Me.
Aye.
Probst.
Aye.
Reinke.
Aye.
Rote.
Aye.
Vitale.
Aye.
Weigel.
Aye.
Barzak.
Aye.
Chapletsky.
Aye.
Haas.
Aye.
10 in favor, none opposed.
Motion carries.
And with that, we have approved this evening over $90 million worth of developments.
Full. Next, we have the License and Health Committee, Alderman Chapletsky.
I'd like to report on items numbers 74 through 86, 90 through 92, 94, 96, 99 through 101, 104 through 106, and 108 on tonight's agenda. These were voted for approval. Approval subject to necessary requirements or to place on file, with the exception of number 90, 104, and 105, which were to deny. I'd like to move for the adoption of this portion of the committee's report.
Second.
There's a motion with a second by Alderman May. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, these were all licenses, correct?
Right.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries.
Then we have item number 87. This is voted by 4 people for approval, subject to necessary requirements, with 1 voting present. I'd like to move for the adoption of this part of the committee's
Second.
report.
Motion with a second by Alderman Barzak. Any discussion? Seeing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Alderperson Lysick.
Aye.
Me.
Aye.
Probst.
Aye.
Reinke.
Aye.
Rote.
Aye.
Vitale.
Aye.
Weigel.
Present.
Barzak.
Aye.
Chapletsky.
Aye.
Haas.
Aye.
9 in favor, none opposed, 1 present.
Motion carries.
Then we have number 107. This is, we're approving a license. It was voted 5 in favor, nobody in opposition. I'd like to move for the adoption of this portion of the committee's report.
Wait.
Second.
We have a motion with a second by Alderman May. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Alderperson Lysick.
Aye.
Me.
Aye.
Probst.
Aye.
Reinke.
Aye.
Rote.
Aye.
Vitale.
Aye.
Weigel.
Aye.
Barzak.
No.
Chapletsky.
Aye.
Haas.
Aye.
9 in favor, 1 opposed.
Motion carries.
And last but not least, number 88. This was an ordinance voted for approval as amended by all 5 members. I'd like to move for the remaining portion of the committee's report.
Second.
There is a motion with a second by Alderman May. Is there any discussion?
Yeah, excuse me, Mayor Devine. Wasn't sure who I was going to address there for a minute. If we could hold this, there's a bigger discussion here that I would like to be a part of, and unfortunately, these meetings come at simultaneous. I haven't had a chance to hear the conversation about that. This is a big issue that's facing West Dallas, and this is about the vaping, correct? Yep, electronic cigarettes. So I wanted to make sure I was on the right page. I wanted to be a part of this discussion, and unfortunately, because of the way our meetings run, I can't be there, because I need to be in another meeting, and this is something that we're going to be looking at for the future of our ordinances, and I want to make sure that we're all on the right page. I just haven't had enough time with this.
Very fine.
Alderman Chapletsky?
Somebody else can correct me if I'm wrong, but this is just for the smoking of the 100,
Yeah,
within
89
100
is
feet of a
the only
playground or
89, Kathy.
various areas. This is the only portion of that.
Yeah,
The
the
number
only
89 is the one in which we held. Number
My
89.
apologies, my
So-
apologies.
Yeah, that's.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Any other discussion on item 88? Alderman May?
Just a quick clarification, I believe 88 adds those areas, but it also includes anything defined by the state of Wisconsin statutes, a place you cannot smoke, and several other places as documented within the current ordinance. So this was a new subset
Right.
added. So this would ban it in all bars,
Yep. Thank you for the clarification.
Right, okay.
We heard you.
Mr. Chairman,
Alderman
just
Barzak.
clarification one more time. So what you were talking about, Alderman May, is not up for vote.
It is, because it now defines electronic smoking. It treats it the same as regular smoking, the way I read the ordinance language.
All right, so Mr. Chairman, what we're attempting here to do is ban vaping in all bars, restaurants, any public place. Is that correct or incorrect?
No,
88 is certain areas and 89 is sales, according to the,
Right, so 88
was
is
just-
the one that says you
a
can't do
public-
it in certain places, correct?
in certain places,
Where smoking is already prohibited?
Yes.
Am I understanding that part correctly?
Which would include bars, restaurants, et cetera.
Right.
Okay. I'm going to vote against this because I don't believe that we should be controlling what bars and restaurants, et cetera, do. They can control that on their own. Should the state come with a blanket ordinance or law, that'd be a different story, just as smoking was banned at one time. I know there's bowling alleys and there's restaurants and bars, et cetera, that demand or look for income for the residents of West Dallas. This would ban it there and would put us, West Dallas, at a disadvantage of other local municipalities that allow the vaping. So I would be absolutely, totally against this, and I would hope that the other members of the council realize what we're doing here, banning this and putting us at a huge disadvantage with our businesses. I would support it in schools. I would support it in the public buildings, as in libraries, city hall, firehouses, police houses, et cetera, but not in private businesses at all. So I'm going to vote no on the what's in front of us.
Mayor Devine?
Alderman Chapletsky.
If we'd like to maybe change that I withdraw my motion then for this? And we hold it and clarify those things?
Mr.
Who
Mayor,
second, I don't know who seconded it,
Well, I had asked for that, so.
right.
Who
Somebody wants to
seconded the
second?
motion, though?
Who seconded the motion?
I
Number
didn't have a
88.
second.
We can make this cleaner. A motion to send back to committee supersedes a motion to approve. So I make a motion to send back to committee.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion on that motion?
Mr. Mayor,
Alderman Vitale.
you know, the main reasons of this ordinance was really to restrain or to apply to the playground area, to the parks where we have equipments or pooling area, you know, where the kids, you know,
That's what we discussed.
they go swim like Liberty Heights. There's been a big issue, which Mary, you were there just as well, was raised by the school official, stated the fact that people are smoking next to the fence where the kids go to the wading pool, and they leave their cigarettes butts right in the pavement. You know, and that's part of this ordinance should be clarified, you know, I mean, the e-cigarettes.
If I could, Alderman Vitale, that, we're sending it back, so I'd
Well, I
suggest you
understand
can
that,
get
but
all
I'd like
these
to
in.
state the fact that's what this ordinance really is for.
Right, but you speaking on the motion is to send it back to
I mean,
committee.
I did, I understand that.
Okay.
I do. But sometimes I like to speak out, because really, that's the issue that really happens here.
Good. Thank you. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Carries. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Devine.
The Advisory Committee, Alderperson Reike.
Mayor Devine. I knew this was.
I direct the council's attention to item number 119 on tonight's agenda. It's the reappointment of David Princeton as a member of the Police and Fire Commission that was favorably approved by the committee. I move approval of the appointment. Mayor Devine?
Second.
We have a motion with a second by Alderman May. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Alderperson Lysick.
Aye.
May.
Aye.
Probst.
Aye.
Frankie.
Aye.
Rote.
Aye.
Vitale.
Aye.
Weigel.
Aye.
Barzak.
Aye.
Chapletsky. Haas.
Aye.
10 in favor, none opposed.
Motion carries.
That's all, Mayor.
Thank you.
Mayor Devine,
Alderman Lysick.
I move that we adjourn until our next regularly scheduled meeting, Tuesday, June 21st at 7 p.m.
Second.
There is a motion with a second by Alderperson Probst. Any discussion?
I didn't say a word.
Gary pointed to you, so.
Alderperson Ranky. There are two girls here. I gotta get one.
I'm putting full blame on the senior 3rd District Alderman Gary Barzak. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? We are adjourned.